yeah.
Oh man, you must be loving life this week. Every stream, Colgate teeth out.
Bro, I'm over the moon, innit? I'm over the moon. It's just I know, like I was gonna do this yesterday, but I thought I'm saving this talk. I couldn't be bothered yesterday. I don't know what it is about the Mondays. But I just think I can't bother going live, man. I'll be real. Like I ain't got the energy for this right now. I need someone extra to kind of just talk to. Shells isn't available, so I'm saving it. I'm saving it.
Man. Lay it all out, man.
But all I'm gonna say, people, make sure you look at the title. Ty's channel's in there. He's dropped some content today.
Yeah, I did. You need to swap us around, by the way, with your channel.
Oh, bro, who cares who's where, man? I'm looking this way right now.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
True. Like the video, subscribe.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking that way, but really, you're looking straight forward, like going up the table. So I hear it. It makes sense, isn't it? Yeah.
What's that? Four at home in a row, three in general, 5 in our last 7, beating Chelsea, beating Brighton, beating Liverpool. People can't say, oh, you've had shit opposition either. We've beaten top teams. We've done them. Cunha's growing and Mbumo's thriving. Sesko's getting better, by the way. We'll talk about him. Amorim stopping taking pictures of people now. You know what I'm saying? The oud's ouding. You know what I mean? That Portuguese oud, it's got him smelling good, man. He's stopping the car for people taking photos. You know what I mean? People, make sure you like this video. Man United fans, be happy. Enjoy this, man. And long may it continue. What a game, by the way, though, Cass. Like, my emotions...
Yeah.
They were playing with my emotions. 3-0 up. My boy was around my house here watching the game. At 3-0, he goes, oh, time, man. How nice is it to be 3-0 up and just chilling and enjoying our Saturday night? Yo, this Man United, this game ain't over. 2 minutes later, 3-1. I thought, this is why we just can't, you know what I mean, just let the game do the game. Because when they scored in the 90th minute, I saw 8 minutes added on or 7 minutes added on. I thought, oh, nah, I'm not doing this. But, bro, we deserved the win. Like, I was so happy with the performance, man. The first 70 minutes until we took the subs off and that.
100%.
We were good in attack. We could have scored more goals. The defense was solid. The Ligt is a monster at the moment. Top 3 in the league. Like, bro, there's so much to talk about, man. There's so much to talk about, bro.
I don't even know what to break down, but United's on the charge, obviously, as you can say. Like anyone else, if they won like 3 games in a row, considering the opponents as well. You know, Sunderland being one of the better sides, Brighton being a bogey side, Anfield away as well. You know, Amorim's tweaking stuff, so something must have been said, or he's been figuring stuff out. There's apparently new priorities over Baleba, these price hikes, which I don't believe, by the way, from Florian Plettenberg for Anderson. How would he know before anyone? Do you know what I mean? It just makes no sense. But there is a lot to talk about realistically with the whole win where United are at. Forest next as well, which isn't exactly the hardest game in the world at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? It's just what tweaks do we have next? I think we go back to long ball, but United are on the charge, bro. And right now, you know, other communities of other football teams, you know, they're looking at United thinking like, wow, like, where did this come from?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah, you got to respect us. 3 weeks ago, it was Amorim's going to be getting sacked. You know, Jim Ratcliffe came out literally and said, look, we're going to give him the time he needs. And since then, Amorim said, yeah, do you know what? You back me now. Now I'm going to start winning games. Because since then, we're just winning. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, maybe it's a good thing. I was listening to TalkSport today and they were saying maybe Jim Ratcliffe coming out and backing the manager, saying that they're going to give him time, just allow him to focus on the job in hand, because a lot of people are saying he should be sacked. But I'll be real, man. Like the wins that have come lately, you know, we've deserved them. I've been proper happy with. You know, Burnley and Sunderland on paper, you should be winning at home, but you still got to get the job done. Chelsea couldn't. We did. Simple as that. Chelsea, we beat at home. Obviously, the red card helped us, but then we still had a red card ourselves. We still had to fight through it, defend, be resolute. And then obviously we've had this game now at home against Brighton where we went 3-0 up. They dominated probably the first 10 minutes. That was it.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, 11. I'd say 11 minutes. Yeah.
I was like, oh, here we go again. But then, you know, we found our groove, started getting more attacks. Amadou and Mbumo were linking up. And look, we punished them. Cunha, firstly, I'm so happy he got his first goal. Like, he's been deserving that for so long now. And I feel like that's going to even help him more, because when you come in as a big money signing, the first thing you think about is, like, I want to play well, but then after 3-4 games, I want to get that first goal. I want to get out of the way. You can see what it meant to him, the fans as well. Now he can even enjoy himself more and just play his natural game, because he's been looking for them goals. By the way, as well, that's his 7th goal outside the box since last season. He's got the most in the league scoring outside the box.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good trait to have because a lot of goals ain't scored outside the box now. He scored 7, which is the most in the league from any player. So he can add that as a weapon, but I'm still happy for him because his overall performances have been good, but it's just not had the goal yet. And I don't judge players by GA, especially him. But now he's got that goal. It set us on the run. It got us going into the game. And then it allowed players like, Mbumo to carry on doing his thing. 2 goals now. We said that we wanted more efficiency from him in the final third. I think we said it last week. I said this to you, actually, funny enough. I said, Cunha, I'm not worried about the GA because he gives us performances and his ball carrying ability. He's always about on the pitch. You can see him there. Whereas with Mbumo, I feel like you sign him because he's got the end product. He's got that 20 goals. He's got the finishing. And we saw both. We saw Cunha working hard. Amorim said he used to work harder. He did that. He got his goal. And then Mbumo, 2 great finishes that we needed on his left foot. And that gives him confidence. And then even you go to the midfield and the defense. And I want to shout out Casemiro because years ago, this guy was cooked. This guy couldn't run anymore. And I think that having 1 game a week, having Casemiro play for maximum 60, 70 minutes, get the best out of him, 100%. He's a starting midfielder. He's experienced. He's got the ability. He knows he's been there, done it, won it all. He is perfect for us right now. And him and Bruno are working. And I think the same, I know there's no Liverpool fans in this chat, but I said this about Liverpool, the Kirkis situation. I think Robertson for me could still be playing, but play Robertson for 60 minutes while he's the engine up and down. He can't do it for 90 minutes. Then sub him off. But you're maximizing what they could do. Casemiro, we know we can't do the 90-minute thing, but Amorim's mastering it. Start Casemiro, experience, knows what he's doing, disrupts play, gives it to the other players, let them do their thing. 60, 70 minutes, a guy and Kobe comes on. And it's perfect. Yeah. We're maximizing Cas now. And then obviously the Ligt. You know what I'm saying? Cas the Ligt at the back. Honestly.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
So good.
The thing is I don't know what I don't know what's happened exactly with I don't know what the moment was with Amorim deciding I'm going to play these players more to their strengths. Because if you look at the back 5, it doesn't look like a back 5. You can go analyze the game of last year, which I did last night, by the way, just in prep, for this kind of show.
Okay.
If you look at last year, how we deployed against Brighton and the back 5, and the reason why they can keep pinning us back, and why other teams have is because our 5 was more rigid, where we kept moaning. Do you remember we kept moaning that there's too many defenders on the pitch, all of this blah blah blah. So I'm viewing it tactically. I don't know what's changed. He's playing his players to their strengths, keeping it rigid, keeping it narrow. But what we're doing now is being a bit more brave, right? You got Luke Shaw following Ruta. You got Ligt following Welbeck. That's how they build up, by the way. And that got nullified pretty much from the 13th minute. Actually, I think we scored 2 goals exactly from that as well. From Ruta getting dispossessed a couple times, actually.
Yeah, and then one of the midfielders getting that when they're trying to play it out.
They got the long ball one time over, but the Ligt was already running back, by the way. As soon as the goalkeeper looked up and he was going to press it, you saw the Ligt. He was on point, You just look at his body position. He's running back. It was a 3 versus 3, but he made it a 4 versus 3 in the end, and we cleared it. So it is a risky effect. Ahmad, in spaces behind, you saw sometimes a Euro that he was on more of a 1v1, but it looked like it was one man-for-man defending, right? And he's trusted the team to do that man-for-man defending. Euro, the Ligt, Luke Shaw, these are going to be your men. Minter, Welbeck, Ruta, basically, right? I believe it was. And the Cupia was basically forming themselves into a back 5 themselves. So it was like the reverse. So when you look at it like that, and even with Euro, if you look at his positioning, in the end, because we pinned them back thanks to Bruno Fernandes's position of overload, this is sounding mad tactical, right? Euro was actually the spare man every single time. So every time we wanted to go and press, which we got the highest turnovers in the league for, he was the reason for that, just because he was the extra man and they couldn't get the ball. He actually ended up switching Minter to the left and it still didn't work.
Yeah, they did. And
it still didn't work. And that's why you got the comments from the likes of Welbeck and even Herzl talking about this United team structured and the best it was. But talking about the Casemiro thing, even with the Casemiro thing, is the fact that we're just making sure that he doesn't have to do doggy work covering areas that he can't do. His legs aren't gone. He's just always been like this. His legs aren't gone, but being fresh is helping us. So
and I think that's what you said as well. We're getting players around him. Even when we saw the Liverpool game and they showed the highlights of obviously second balls and knockdowns, there's 5 man around. And I think, like you said, with Luke Shaw, I think that the Casemiro thing links to Luke Shaw as well, because where Luke Shaw was following Jorginho, Rutter and Welbeck quite a lot, and even the way obviously we got the goal from Luke Shaw's interception / foul, it actually allows Casemiro to feel more protected in midfield, because it's like at times we've then got a back four, but Luke Shaw's actually forming a 3-man midfield with Bruno, Cunha, and Casemiro, and it's basically like having a square. Like Michael Carrick was doing an analysis of Match a Day, funny enough, I was watching it, and he was saying about how Luke Shaw's going forward now. It's like United have then got a back four, but then a midfield four of Cunha, Bruno, and Shaw and Casemiro. And it's making it harder for teams to play through the middle. They're having to go out wide. And out wide, we're pretty okay because you've got Dorgu, who's physically capable, Dalot that's okay at doing the job, and you've got Ahmad, who's quick enough anyway to get up and down the pitch. But at the moment, the structure of the team seems to be in tune, but we're also getting the best out of the players that we need to, like you said, Cass. That's what it's got to be. It's got to be a balance of getting the best out of these players, but also making sure that, defensively we're solid. And look, Brighton had a couple chances, but this is a team that get a lot of chances in their game. We actually limited them to like scoring a free kick, and they scored from a corner. It wasn't exactly like they cut us open and they had chances. I think the only one I remember is Welbeck's left foot shot, and Lemon's made a good save. But other than that, the structure seems to be really working. Everyone's in tune, and we're getting the best out of these players. And I think Cunha and Mbumo in transition and sort of these half spaces are wicked. Like, did you see the bit, where we were under pressure and then the ball goes long, the Ligt might hit it long to Mbumo, and his first touch takes it, and then Baleba gets booked.
Yeah. Mbumo's first touch.
Yeah, like just them little things, like being able to play out and just say, right, get Cunha and Mbumo in these little place spots. And they just turned defense into attack in a skip like that. And obviously Baleba got booked, but it's nice to have that sort of old school Man United feel to it, even though they're not Ronaldo, Tevez and that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're thinking about.
Yeah, like even Sesko. Sesko's not the quickest player, but bro, technically, and his little touches, like his turn and his assist from Mbumo was neat. Like, it was nice.
Bro, them two are just changing our lives, innit? Yeah. Them two are changing our lives. We even got a Sesko comp going viral, mad viral. It's got like 6.6 million views or some shit like that. And you look at Sesko's comp, and this is how underrated is he really and truly? When you look at him, he got an assist, but if you look at his overall game, you're like, bro. I'm like, oh shit, he's done more than I thought.
He's growing, man. Like, he's getting better. Like,
he's just getting better. The goals will come. I look at Forest and think, I kind of feel like I know what Amorim's going to go for, because they're not great in the air. They always can see set pieces, stuff like that.
I think he starts the same team, except Maguire probably comes back in because his height.
Yeah. Bearing in mind, no, that's incorrect. I was Amorim out after the Grimsby game. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Do you know what I mean? And just because we won a few games does not mean I'm Amorim in either. I'm looking at it more like I need to believe in him. Me and you've got the same opinion on this. We've said this quite live.
I really want him to work it out.
I want him to work out. I don't, but I've lost a lot of faith at that point in him. And right now, if you can rebuild the faith, then cool. But I'm not sitting here like saying that I need him out. There's no right or wrong answer for this. You can't sit there at that point with the amount of games we've lost, the percent, like it was nothing going on. It's not about who's right or wrong. You just can't lie to yourselves at this point. It's like, I was right. What? Because you want to blindly back a manager? I've never even been harsh on him. I've never even been harsh on him. Yeah, I've said that I like the guy. I want it to work out. I like the idea. I'm not all totally against the back three, but it doesn't look like it's suiting us right now. I don't see where we go from here. And as a fan, that's where I was at. So wherever someone said something, I don't know what's it. Let me try to find it. Was his channel campaign for Amorim? No, not really. No, it wasn't. And even on the thing, I never
not about that. We're not one of them people that are shouting.
Yeah, we ain't even done none of that kind of stuff. I hate it. I remember saying
we have actually agreed on this from the whole time. Like I said, Cass has always wanted the Amorim to work out. I've always, if people see me on here, Saeed TV or Never Foul, I've been backing Amorim to the hills as well. And then I was like, do you know what? I don't want to say the words Amorim out, but if the manager was changed, I'm not against it, and I completely understand it. Like, I'd want the manager changed if it didn't improve, and I said that as well. So it's simple as that. But if you gave me and Cass a choice of what we wanted, if for Amorim to smash it, make it work, and I hope Man United can win games. We're all Man United fans here. I'm not really too fussed about this manager situation. I just want Man United to win games and Amorim to have the opportunity to do that. I always said at the start of the season I was going to give him till Christmas, and we're only in November next week. So, like, that was the original plan, but at the start of the season, come on, guys, it weren't great. and you don't want to fall behind when the season's still savable. And look, how we were thinking about the season still being savable is what you guys are doing now. People are talking about a Champions League charge, finishing in the top 5, beating Forest, and then beating Spurs, and you go on the international break, winning 5 in a row. The guy can get his hair cut, and all of a sudden we're in the Champions League spots. And this is why I was talking about Amorim and saying whether we should change it or not. And I thought there's still time to save the season while it's 6 games in.
Yeah.
If Amorim can do it himself, Cass, I'm all for this. If we can keep doing this now.
Yeah. Because we could lose the next 2 games and it's justified once again. So it's not about, I'm not even saying I want him in at the moment. I just said, just give me something to believe in, and I can have a picture where it's like the players I believe it are buying into it. Then we can have another conversation. I don't care. I don't mind sitting here saying I jumped the gun.
You know what the players like? I was thinking like the players are proper. The way they showed their heart against Liverpool, and then even a fight against Brighton, and then what these little things. I look at these little details, right? Cass, we've been to Old Trafford a good few times. When I don't know if you shut off the TV when the full-time whistle went. I had it on Sky still. I was watching it, and the players were walking around the whole pitch, clapping the fans like it was the last game of the season. That type of thing. You know when they walk around the pitch.
Yeah.
Instead of just, so normally you just hug on the touch halfway line and then walk down the tunnel, innit? Walk back towards the tunnel, done. They walked around the whole pitch all together, they were clapping the fans, showing them love. It felt like it was like a testimonial of the last game of the season. And them little things there, appreciating the fans, showing how much it means to them that they won the game. They make such a difference. And it shows to me, after the Liverpool game and that game, they are really invested in this season. The manager,
I'm so glad. I'm glad you said that, because even Bruno Fernandes come off the last 2 times knackered. Like we're talking spent. His energy is spent, and he ain't come off moaning either, and he knows he's knackered. Do you know what I mean? So and you can see that with a lot of the players. He's like I get it. Look, I wanted a clean sheet against Brighton, but I think the referee effed us up purposely. The free kick wasn't in the position it needed to be. It should have been about 5-6 yards back, right? The free kick was never even a free kick. It's either keep the consistency. You either send him off because he's the last man, or it's not a free kick. Which one is it? Because Anthony Taylor knew if he sent him off, it would have got reversed, and he would look like an idiot. So he gave the yellow card on purpose, and that's a fact. And no one can tell me any different.
He only done that because the Rutter incident.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. He probably got that one. Maybe I think that was soft. Yeah, but it's not the only. It's not the first time with him and the other one. It was never. Yeah, exactly. It was never a foul by Dorgu ever. It was never a foul by Dorgu. If you see Menta, he slowed down and then he decided to trip himself over Dorgu, which you can see in the replays. And Lahmann's got to be saving that, by the way. Not trying to take anything away from Rollback. It was a dip. It was a more powerful Juan Mata type over and under type kind of free kick. But the thing is, it's like they're not good enough. He shouldn't be refereeing our games, and he's still refereeing our games. And it's pissing me off because that's a game where he's like, it should have been 3-0, 4-0 and done. Or 4-1 and done. Even if they scored from a corner, whatever. Fair play. You done us, innit? Xerxes, that marking for the front post was shocking. And Xerxes got to be doing much better in that position because that guy is not even bigger than you, bro. And he's somehow got to run on you. That new Donny that came off the pitch. But bar that, 3 out of 3 games I'm looking at it and I'm thinking like Amorim's tactically outdone all 3 of them. All 3 of them. And I'm looking at Sean Dyche, and I don't think he's tactically anything better than what they've got. We know what they're going to set up in. Either a 4-3-3, 4-5-1 type beat kind of formation. Might even try 4-4-2. But I'm looking at this Forest team and saying there's nothing threatening. Douglas Luiz is not all that at the moment. He can't seem to find his feet. Morgan Gibbs Shite says the name. It says everything you need to know. Elliot Anderson's amazing, but we just dealt with a similar type player in Baleba. And then you look at everything else, it's kind of hot and cold. You know what I mean? I'm looking at these. Like, how do you bypass them? I'm thinking of long ball personally because they're not great in the air, and they're not going to play Chris Woods. And if they do, they lose a lot of their.
Yeah, they've got that.
They lose a lot up front.
At the moment. He went with all
I'm just looking at Forest thinking before they get better, this is probably the perfect time to play them because they will get better under Sean Dyche and they will get more rigid.
To Bournemouth, because I was thinking Bournemouth away on
any result
that might be a tricky game, but the fact that they lost 2-0. It kind of kills that instant momentum. The only positive for them is obviously they've played Porto at home in the Europa League and beat them. So they might be thinking, okay, let's try and make it 2 out of 2 from home. But I like that it's a Saturday, 3:00 game. Not none of this evening stuff on Saturday. None of this Sunday, 4:30. Man United just needs to go there with the confidence of what we've had in the last few games. Because let's be true, player for player, bar for bar, we are better than them. With Cunha and Bumo, Sesko, Bruno, Casemiro, we're going to get chances. We're going to have opportunities. It's just whether we're clinical enough. Like, they're going to sit back and play on the counter. And we know that Gibbs White and Doy, Hudson-Odoi and stuff like that, they're going to try their thing. And look, they'll have moments, 100%, because I just think Forest a bit tricky. But there's no reason why we can't go there and win. Everyone is fit except Lisandro Martinez. He's not been here the last year anyway. So we're going there with Mount back, Maguire back, everyone full of confidence. Cunha first goal.
Yeah, this could be a game. I would say this looks like a game for Maguire, but it really isn't. It's just not. I think you just don't change the team.
Because if they're going to play on the counter attack, then Yoro will be better.
Yeah. I would. Yeah, exactly. But I feel like if we got more of the ball, I don't look at Maguire, and I don't want him to counter attack us like it was Brentford. For me.
True.
So my thing is, I wouldn't change the team. This is probably the first team I look at with Amorim and say, don't change it, please. Like, keep the same one. You know what? Even the low to a degree, I'd keep it. But I'm thinking, who's the one that's going to keep the natural width? Because I'm thinking with Forest, we're going to struggle to have that width. And to be honest, I think with the low, 3 games he started, 3 games we ain't lost. As much as I want Dorgu in the side just to have that left footer there, I'm just looking at inverted wing backs, just cross the ball. Sesko scores a header. So I'm looking at all of it thinking, stay the same. Would
you be disappointed if we went there and got a draw now based off the way we've been playing recently?
I've kind of predicted with Wolfie or beforehand. I said, I've got a feeling we'll draw just because I don't know what our away form's going to look like. Because you got to think, we've won our games at home. I think we won 4 games in a row at home. I'm not afraid of Old Trafford as much as I used to be. But away from home, sure, we've done the Anfield thing, but not everyone sets up like Liverpool, right? This is probably going to be the first time where we see a severe kind of low block. And if you go look at the goals they've conceded versus even Bournemouth at the moment, because that's the only one you can kind of think of. Or actually, you know what? We can go back West Ham. They're always set up so wrong when it does come to these set plays. I think that's where we've been kind of stronger recently with attacking, which is the set plays. And that's how, don't get me wrong, they have the tools to hurt us badly, real bad. And I'm gonna imagine they're gonna want to press a lot and probably going to want to press Casemiro a lot. I think them getting Sean Dyche was the biggest shot in the foot ever. It's confusing.
Because of the players they signed, isn't it?
Yeah, the players that they've got, they're not Sean Dyche type signing. He's not playing Sangare, which is weird in a Sean Dyche.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a Sean Dyche
Why
player.
are you not? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking like, even out on the right, like a Dwight McNeil or something. Like, why have you not put Morgan Gibbs White on the right or something? Or on the left? Why have you not put him out on the wing? Because he's your hard-working kind of man. Why have you not played a 4-4-2 structure? They got the perfect kind of 4-4-2 team, in my opinion. And it's like, cool, you could even put Morgan Gibbs White, have Sangare, Douglas Luiz, and you could still have an Elliot Anderson, even on the left, if you wanted to, and keep it nice and compact. Have a Cribs Wood and an Igor Jesus. You're still laughing. I just don't think I think he's going to take time to figure it out, but this Forest team is way too good to be having a Sean Dyche as a manager.
Yeah,
way
it's
too good.
hard. I think they tried the expressive approach of Ange, and then now they've gone back to obviously a pragmatic Nuno, Sean Dyche to see if it can work. But with these players that they've got in, there's some talented European players that have got in, man, and it's whether he's going to get the best out of them. But I want to go there and score first and take it to them, man. I think we need to just go on the confidence that they're not on. And look, we haven't had this confidence in February 2024 was the last time we won 3 in a row. We're nearly
away. Well, away from home?
No, it's in general. February 2024, Cass. That's basically the start of last year. Over a year and a half.
Oh, it's not that long ago then.
Year and a half, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I probably had a little bit of hair left. You know what I'm saying?
You said 2024. That's only like a year and a half ago, no?
Yeah, bro. It's November 2025 next week.
Yeah, a year and a half ago.
Yeah. To win 3 in a row. That's how that's how long we suffered. I didn't realize that. God. But now I'm like, let's go there and win this. So I'm going to look at the league. You know what? I haven't looked at the league table since Sunday when it got updated.
We're sixth.
Okay, so we're 6th. But what, 1 point off 4th, I'm guessing then?
Yeah. We're like a point.
Wow.
No. Sorry. No, we're joint points. We're joint points.
18.
Guess who's got each other? Guess who's got one another?
Okay.
Guess who's got one another? So Man City's got Bournemouth. Tottenham's got Chelsea. Yeah. Tottenham's got Chelsea.
Liverpool got Villa.
Liverpool got Villa.
Oh, yeah.
And Arsenal's got Burnley, so let's not even care about that.
Yeah, Arsenal will win the league, so... Okay. So this is what I mean. So Saturday, 3 o'clock, really, we could be second. Oh, my day. United, I beg.
Joint second, whichever way you kind of want to view it.
Bro, You could be on never a found. All these brothers that have cooked second.
And I keep saying, and we went through it. Who did I go through with? I said, when you look at these other results, and I hate looking back because it's already happened, and you can't change the past. It's like you look at Fulham, you look at Brentford. It's like I keep saying, even a dodgy decision at Arsenal. I think we should be 5 points better off. We should be 5 points better off right now. Arsenal should be 2 points less. We should be top of the league. Don't piss me off.
Yeah. No, it's true. Biz has been saying it to me. Like,
don't piss me off.
Yeah. Like, people, I know people can do all the, you know what I mean? Oh, but our game, this and that. Nah, like, the truth is, you know what I'm saying? We should. Brentford won the beating Liverpool at home. Cool, I hear it. So Brentford are allowed. But Fulham and Arsenal, we should.
No, we should have got a point against Brentford. We should have got a point. Bruno Fernandes.
We watched that together. We watched that together. Actually.
No, yeah, like we should. That should have been 2-2 high, and you're like, you know what? Fair play. We lose to City anyways. Obviously, PG almost said that our whole Arsenal thing should never even, that should never even been a goal or even allowed. So whatever. And then obviously Fulham, we should have went that penalty. You should have went 2-0 up at that point. Done, dusted. It's finished. Cunha hitting the post and missing 1-on-1, whatever. But we're talking about what's in your face and what should be scored. A penalty should be scored. Like, them penalties were atrocious for his standard. So but the way I look at it, be in there, dog shit. But bar that, it's like, we should. I'm sorry, but we should be 1 point clear at the top of the table.
We should be on like 20 points.
Yeah, I agree. No, I think we should be on 21.
Yeah, fair.
I think we should be on 21 points.
Would you say we should have won two of them then?
No, we should be on. No, wait. I got my maths. I got my maths wrong.
Yeah.
Got my maths wrong.
We should have won one of them and draw one of them.
Yeah, we should be on 20 points. We should be on 20 points.
Yeah.
We should be on 20 points.
We need to go to this Forest game and win. And you know what? I agree with you. I don't think I'd make any changes. They've lost 4 out of their last 5.
Hold on.
They're on 5 points.
Who's negative? What? Your name's Ahmad, bro. What are we doing out here about plastics?
We're not negative. We're not being negative.
And then what we doing out here, bro?
Yeah.
Is someone in the skies using Ahmad's name?
People are saying to us to calm down because we're getting too excited.
Yeah, we did. What talking to you, Cass? Not talking to me. I was gonna say. I was like,
it might be talking to the chat then.
Add to that. I'm thinking like, I'm not negative in it. I'm like, since when am I negative?
Yeah,
I'm thinking like, is this someone like EDL or like got an Armin account or something? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
plastics. I'm thinking like, what? But anyways, go on. My bad.
I wonder. So we've obviously like Cunha and Mbeumo and Sesko. I wonder if he's gonna keep to that now in this game, because when you look at Forest, Milenkovic, Murillo's obviously back. They've got Sangari potentially and whatever Douglas Luiz, but Chris even might come back in. Do you think he starts Sesko, or does he go for the away game at Anfield and brings Mount back?
No. I'll keep Sesko. I look at them and think that I don't think they're all that in the air. I'd be looking at that. I'd be looking at that as their weakness. I think having a Cunha doing the false, that doesn't work. It just doesn't work in a game like this. It's like I think they'd love that. I think there needs to be an outlet. We know they're going to the low block. We know it.
Yeah. And we get crosses in the box as well. I think Sesko is one of them ones as well that can help us in the air and try and get like a glancing header, sort of get another goal. How many goals is he on league goals? 2 now, isn't it?
Who's Sesko?
Yeah. He scored 1 at home.
Scored against Brentford, scored against Burnley, and he got an assist against wherever they just last game against Brighton. And I'm looking at this game thinking this is probably where I want him to score in it. I want him. You know what? As long as the front three keeps scoring and stuff like that, I don't really care in it.
That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? And Mbeumo can kick on with his confidence now. I really like Mbeumo's efficiency. Because I was a bit not worried about him because I can't say I'm worried.
Oh my god, who they been playing left back again? Not Williams. Williams been playing right back. Who their left back is he?
They got Williams playing left back and they got Savona right back.
That's it. That's the one. So he's crap. The one from Atletico.
Yeah, Juve.
He's rubbish, man. They need Ola Aina back so much. Williams has been one of their best players, funny enough.
Yeah. He's been decent. Savona, how old is he? 22. Yeah, I've never watched.
Rubbish, man. He don't offer anything. What does he offer? He's rubbish, man.
As long as Ola Aina's not back, I'm happy.
Yeah, he's not back till like December or something like that.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. So that he's a big problem for them. But I think now with Cunha up in that side, and you've got Mbeumo against Nico Williams. I'm sorry, but Mbeumo is better than Nico Williams. We're going to get chances, man. There's no excuses for this one. I'm gutted that I'm missing it because I'm going to be in Bolton, but I'm going to be checking my phone and be hoping that we can just get the win done. Because then if we do, obviously the next game after that is Spurs away. Spurs have got Chelsea and us, and then it's international break. imagine going into that international break with a win against Forest and a win against Spurs. And I know, look, it's hypothetical. We've got six possible points, but we could be in a remarkable position. Like, we really could. Like, I don't want to get giddy, but to the point that I'm like, we are. Like, do you think we're in the Champions League race right now? If I ask you of today, top 5 we're doing. We're not doing top 4. Top 5. Do you think, Cass, we are in a Champions League race?
Well, we're gonna have to be in it.
Yeah, we have to be. I'm saying it. Yes, I'm gonna come in here. People might say I'm getting hyped. I'm telling you, we are in a Champions League race. Look who's around us in the league table right now. Look at the lack of consistency from other teams. I'm sorry, we've got 1 game a week. We are in a Champions League race.
Yeah, I said this. I said this in the start. There's no excuse for it not to be anyways if you've got 1 game a week. Everyone else has had 1 game a week. Where you look at Villas and Newcastle's and all that, they all end up there. I said when it comes around to I think we end up dropping a lot of points in December. I'm kind of expecting that, yeah.
Yeah,
but when it comes to like late January, Feb, when these other teams that are going to go further in competitions and stuff like that, you still got Forest in there, which ain't really relevant, but Villas and Newcastle's and whatnot. I look at that kind of situation. I think this is where United need to capitalize. Is that part of the season?
Yeah, but all it takes is it's so early on now, and look at the gaps from 3rd, which is Spurs, 17 points, to 13th, which is Brighton, 12 points. 5 points separate 10 places, 3rd to 13th. It just goes to show right now. It's so early on. A winning 3 games in a row can take you so much up the table. Losing 3 games in a row can take you so far down. Like,
but I don't mind. I don't mind it. Brian's got like Leeds, and then they got like Crystal Palace afterwards. They got their derby coming up and Brentford.
Oh,
like,
no, but I won't say about just Brighton general. But I'm saying from 3rd.
I'm telling you, yeah.
5 points.
Yeah, but watch how that gap widens. Yeah, by the time it hits the next international break, it's going to be something like 7-8 points between that, or 9 points, or whatever. And it's like, oh, now the table's trying to. It's going to shape up as it usually does by this time. We just need to win our games. Like, I'm looking at the Spurs game, thinking they could be down and out after Chelsea game. You never know. They go lose to Chelsea, then lose to us all of a sudden. It's like, oh shit.
They should have Champions League midweek, actually.
Of course they do, before us.
Yeah, okay. They're at home to Copenhagen. Shock.
Well, you say that last time they had that home game, and then they only won 1-0 against what? Who's it? They ain't had a great Champions League campaign so far, you know. It was awful. Copenhagen. I swear they won their last one.
Yeah, so wait. Now they lost to Dortmund. So they got Newcastle, Tottenham. Chelsea, Copenhagen, and that's like
either way, you look at this squad. Their squad's not deep, you know. They're gonna have to change things whether they like it or not. And that's where
I know Conan Mawani's coming back in now. That's mad, you know. Tottenham's next 3 league games, Cass. Chelsea, United, Arsenal.
They ain't played Liverpool yet.
True test for them. Okay, yeah, that is gonna be interesting. That's that. Because if they come through that with at least 6 out of 9, fair play. I'll respect that, but I don't expect them to. I think we can beat Spurs. I think we can beat Forest.
Wait, we've scored 15 goals so far. Tottenham have scored the most, 17.
Yeah. What do you think about Ligt, by the way? Do you think top 3 centre-backs in the league this season?
Other than Gabriel. Gabriel, who would you put in the top? Who's your top 5 at the moment, though? Because I'm putting Van der Ven up there.
Is that just because of the weekend, though?
No, look at the goals they concede. He's a monster at the moment, though. Look at it. They're not conceding goals like that at the moment. Virgil, no, Van Dijk's right now. Van Dijk's not in my top 3. He's not even my top 5 on form at the moment.
Do you know what? I'm looking through it now.
Sunderland as well. Yeah, like I think Lacroix looks fucking amazing.
Do you know what? You might have a point. You know, Gabriel, Ligt. Who did you say?
Lacroix, he's amazing.
Nah, he said, who was the first person he said? Oh, chat. Who did
Van der Ven? Van der Ven.
Oh yeah, Van der Ven. That's it. So you got Van der Ven.
I think they're playing
at he's been very good, to be fair.
Lacroix's better though, man. But Gay has been. Lacroix's amazing. Lacroix's amazing. He's much better than Gay, man.
I disagree, but I do think Lacroix.
I think Lacroix's amazing. Yeah,
unless he's been good. Yeah, I agree. But I wouldn't have him in my.
I don't think Bournemouth's defense has been all that. I think their attack's been all that. I don't think it's been all that.
I think Gabriel and Ligt are a clear top 2.
I don't even know the Sunderland centre backs, but you're probably gonna have to throw one of them in at this point. But we beat them, so I don't give a shit. So that's why they're not over.
Yeah, I think high profile names and consistency. I think Ligt and Gabriel have definitely been there. James, Van der Ven, centre back.
Yeah, Lacroix's up there, man. I'm sorry, Lacroix is 1,000,000%.
I'm gonna watch him more closely because I do think Palace are so solid anyway. Because Richard and Lacroix, they kind of go under the radar.
Yeah. They've been really
You know
good.
what I'm
But you
saying?
know, I really like
I'm
I really
happy
like
with
the
De
Ligt,
Ligt,
man.
man. De Ligt gives me like future captain vibes, if I'm honest with
He's
you.
always he was the 19-year-old captain at
I
Ajax.
know, I know, I know. I hear it. I hear it. If Bruno goes, I think he's just that. He's
He's
like a
next in line.
leader.
He's
He's
next
just
in line. He's
quite
next in line for me.
vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 26 years of age. He's coming into his prime now. We've got to remember, centre backs don't even come into their prime until 27, 28. He's about to come into his, and people wrote him off because he was so young at Juventus and Bayern when he went there, and he didn't quite. Wasn't even bad there. He just didn't start as many games and provide that consistency that a big money centre back would want. But he's coming to the Premier League and he's just adjusting and proper being good for us. He's quicker than I thought. He's been good in duels 1v1. I think what you said earlier is very true. Him and Shaw are being very aggressive 1v1 and getting in tight, getting in close. And yeah, man, the Ligt, long may it continue. If you're watching this, I'm very happy at the moment that you're locking down that centre back position because yeah, we just need some stability. Like, Amorim loves changing the centre backs, and cool, that's what he does because of literally what Cass said in terms of the aggressive 1v1 following their player. He's like, I know these guys can't do it for 90 minutes. So he normally changes the left centre back or the right centre back because of that reason, for the energy. But De Ligt is locked down that centre position, so it's good to keep him there. Because that was my only negative, by the way, Cass, actually. That's perfect because I was looking at negatives from the game against Brighton on the weekend. And the only negative was, look, I understand why Amorim made the changes. It was 71 minutes. You're thinking we're 3-0 up. In any other game of football, you just hold on and you win. But he changed Heaven and
he got an assist. He got more assists than Verts.
Yeah, he got an assist. Yeah, he did. He changed the left side. Heaven and someone else came off. I can't remember. But he put, obviously, Dorgu must have come on. Heaven and the shape of the team and the balance just looked a bit off because they weren't like adjusted to the game yet. So maybe like in future, he might not make as many changes as he did in the 70th minute. But I understand why he did. Like, it just didn't work out. And we looked a bit rocky. But yeah, Heaven, man, that's jokes. He's got an assist. Works hasn't.
Yeah, I thought the subs were good though. That's the one thing that Man United fans were trying to criticize when I saw like nitpick. But I thought let's just break it down and make sure that we understand why they were good.
I see why he made the subs. Like they're mobile.
Yeah. Like look at this. Imagine Cunha pulls up. Yeah, and I think Cunha stayed on the pitch to be fair for a long time.
Yeah.
Imagine Cunha pulled up or something like that. Imagine Ahmad just got injured all of a sudden when you're 3-0 up. Do you know what I mean? Imagine Luke Shaw, who hasn't had great history in terms of fitness. Why would you not just rest him? Just little bits. But why Manu needs some minutes. Yeah, cool. He's come on for 20 minutes. I think he played 27 minutes that game. And I think he should have came on a little bit earlier, to be fair. I thought the Garte switch was definitely the better one. It shored up like the balance of things.
Yeah.
For me, I thought Bruno should have come off, not Casemiro, but we've only conceded 3 goals while Casemiro's been on the pitch, which is a huge stat in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, when AFCON comes, we're missing Mbeumo and Ahmad. But this is where you look at our players like, cool, if Mason Mount's this guy at the moment, Dorgu has to step up. Below and whatever might have to step up on the wing as well. Like, do you know what I mean? We're going to have to play it maybe a little bit a different way, but it'll be a big miss, but it depends. That's why we just got to hope that Cameroon get knocked out.
Yeah,
as soon as possible, isn't it?
Yeah,
and hopefully Ivory Coast have a stinker.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not worried about AFCON yet. Let's just keep winning these games and keep a smile on our face, boy, because it's just good being a Man United fan right now. You just chat about football, no stress. You're just celebrating. You got the man them scoring now. We're beating Chelsea, beating Brighton, beating Liverpool, who continue to lose. Things are looking up, man. And like I said, Sunday 5 o'clock, guys, we could be second. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, who's the first kickoff?
There's no early kickoff this week.
Why?
Because there's a 5:30 game, which is Chelsea.
Is there an 8 o'clock game again?
Yeah, Liverpool Villa.
Fuck's sake.
Good if Liverpool lose though. Oh.
I mean, they've already lost 8 o'clock. Run it again, man. So wait, who's the 5:30 game?
Chelsea Spurs 6 Saturday. You're basically sat on that chair, mate.
So
you're not moving.
Hours.
Wait, you're not moving from 2:45 till 10 p.m.
Not longer than that because I'll be doing a show afterwards.
Yeah, basically get a whoopee cushion or something. Get a bum cushion.
Oh, bro,
People
it's mad.
don't think that's rude in the chat, but that sounds mad. But yeah, you need to be comfortable. You are not moving because you're definitely watching Chelsea Spurs, and you're definitely watching Liverpool Villa, hoping for a Watkins dagger. What a Saturday!
Yeah, what a Saturday, man.
All that's stress. Yeah. Oh my days, I'm gonna see it all. Wow.
But people,
man.
Make sure you like the video. I don't know what likes, bro. What likes are we on?
Got to be over 100, surely. 50.
Maybe I don't
If you're
know, man.
if you're a United fan and you're happy, instead of if you're a United fan and you're happy, clap your hands. Like
I was thinking the same
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, United and you're happy, like the stream. And then also subscribe to Cass, subscribe to Never
To you.
Subscribe to Thai Sports Talk as well. Done a video on Xhaka. We want something different yesterday. It was doing quite well actually. So yeah, I just do video content.
Who's live? I don't think anyone's live. Bar Northside. I can't see anyone that's live.
Quiet day.
Let me go look on you know what? I'm on my account. I don't really subscribe to many people on my account, I'll be honest. They all do my head in.
Might not be people.
Right, who's live? Nope. Right. Might as well just be Northside then.
Here we go.
Go raid Northside. Love.